Now, I'll give the final standpoints of the Lord. So, to hammer the idea, to fulfill the responsibilities, everyone has to fulfill their own respective, subjective, specific responsibilities. Everyone should fulfill. That's why we say in our pledge, we know our responsibilities. Oh Lord, give me the ability and courage to fulfill them. So Lord Krishna is saying, Swadharmam api chavekshya na vikampitum arhasi. Swadharmam api cha avekshya na vikampitum arhasi. From the standpoint of your own duty, na vikampitum arhasi. You should not waver. From the standpoint of your own duty, you should never waver from your responsibilities. Dharmyat yuddhat anyat shreyah kshatriyasya na vidyate. There is nothing higher for a kshatriya than a righteous war. And this war you didn't ask. You did not demand it. You did not provoke it. You did not instigate it. Yadrichaya cha upapannam. You did not create this war. You did not cause it. It came by itself. Unasked, you got it. And even if the worst thing happens, what? You will die. You will only die. And you know death is only the body, the mind and intellect leaving the body. And even if you die, then what? The doors of heaven are wide open for you. They are waiting to receive you. Swargadwaram apavritam. This situation is an open gate to heaven. Swargadwaram apavritam. Sukhina kshatriya partha. Hey Partha, true kshatriyas, real kshatriyas will be very happy. Will be very happy because this is a glorious situation to serve, glorious chance to serve. And if you are unhappy, then we have our own doubts. We doubt your lineage. Ata chetvamimam dharmyam sangramam na karishyasi. Ata chet. If you refuse to engage in this war, which is dharmic for a kshatriya, if you fail to fulfill your responsibilities, if you refuse to serve, if you refuse to contribute your talents, your God-given talents, if you refuse to contribute, tata swadharmam kirtim cha hitva, you will be going against your own swadharma. You will be going against your swadharma. You will be giving up your own duty and honor. All your glory, all your past glories will be gone. Not only your glories are gone, you will be dragged in dirt. Even ordinary people will ridicule you. They'll be laughing at you. They will say, Arjuna was the greatest archer, a dynamic warrior, until the war started. Till the war started, he was all that. But once the war started, this is Arjuna's condition. So, tata swadharmam kirtim cha hitva, giving up your own duty, giving up your own responsibilities. Not only you'll be forsaking your fame, papam avapsyasi, you will incur sin. Your mind will never know peace thereafter. You will regret your entire life. You will cry, why did I do this? Why did I not do my duty? Thus, you will regret all your life. Till you die, you will regret. Why I did not fight against adharma. We should be ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values. All low tendencies we should fight, and false values we should be ready to fight. Within, not only within, but also without. So this is up to verse 33. Now, let us chant verse 34. Riya, be ready? Are you ready, Riya?
Yes, Swamiji.
Good. Verse 34. Akirtim chapi bhutani.
Akirtim chapi bhutani.
Kathayishyanti te vyayam.
Kathayishyanti te vyayam.
Sambhavitasya cha kirtihi.
Sambhavitasya cha kirtihi.
Maranadati richyate.
Maranadati richyate.
Good. So, akirtim chapi bhutani kathayishyanti te vyayam. Akirtim, dishonor. People will count again and again. They will recount, and again they'll be recounting your everlasting dishonor. Your dishonor will be the talk of the town for every generation. How much Krishna is emphasizing. Akirtim chapi bhutani kathayishyanti. Te akirtim. Avyayam, dirgha kala. For very long period of time. Nobody will keep your name. They'll be ashamed to keep your name. In the modern times, you would have been dishonored in all the social media, in YouTube, in Facebook, in Twitter, in gutter, everywhere. I don't know what gutter is, but that also came in the Twitter and gutter. Your name will be dragged in gutter. Even ordinary people will tell others, do you think I am shameless like Arjuna? Imagine. Because you are so popular. So even ordinary people will tell others. Your name and fame will be dragged in sewage. All your glorious past efforts will be in sewer. Even good when you do, people love to criticize. What to talk when you do something bad? Especially immoral people. Immoral people will love to pull you down to their own level. They like your company. They will like your company. We are like Arjuna, they will say. They will insult you again and again. And every father will get the opportunity. Every father will tell his son, don't be like that Arjuna. That's all they will tell. Sambhavitasya, for the honorable person. Sambhavitasya cha akirtim. Akirtim, dishonor. Maranat atirichyate. For a man of honor, dishonor is worst. Dishonor is worse than death. For a man of pride and honor, disgrace is worse than death. For an honorable man, dishonor is worse than death. Not for a dishonorable person. Not to a shameless person. Shameless person will not care. He will even declare, my wife and children have got the money. I will go to jail for some time and quickly come back. This will be a shameless person's declaration. But you are an honorable person. You are not a shameless person. Then, next. Krishna is adding mirchi over the, imagine a lash and then put some salt and pepper. So one more strong lashes. Verse 35. Bhayad ranadu paratam.
भयाद्रणादु परतम्
Mansyante tvam maharathaha.
मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः
Yesham chatvam bahumataha.
येषां च त्वं बहुमतः
Bhutva yasyasi laghavam.
भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्
Bhayad ranad uparatam. Mansyante tvam maharathaha. The great warriors, maharathaha, the great warriors will think. What will they think? That you ran away. Ran away how? You ran away from the battlefield out of what? Out of fear. Out of fear, you ran away from the battlefield. This is what the great warriors will think. In the officers' mess, in the cafeteria of the officers, what will they say? Maharathas, they will laugh and also cheer with their wine and all. They will cheer. Arjuna got so frightened and he ran away like a scary cat. And all the cheerleaders also will be screaming, cheer, scary cat, scary cat. So, bhayad ranadu paratam mansyante tvam maharathaha. All the great maharathis, great warriors, they will belittle you. They will think you ran away out of fear. And yesham cha tvam bahumataha bhutva. And you, having been so highly admired by great people, so highly regarded by great people, like Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya, they held you in such a great pedestal they have given you, such a great state. You are the greatest in their minds. You were the pet of your teacher and your grandsire. They loved you so much. They thought you will be the man of the generation. So Bhishma and Drona and other great warriors who admired you for your might and glory, what will they think? Imagine. Don't fall in their eyes. Especially Bhishmacharya and Dronacharya. They adored you, especially for your courage and discipline. Your teacher loved you for your discipline, your sincerity, your concentration. How much they loved you. They all will be disappointed to see your cowardliness. So, yesham chatvam bahumataha yasyasi laghavam. Laghavam yasis. They will treat you very lightly thereafter. They will treat you like a worm in the sewage. They will look down upon you thereafter. You will fall from their high state. You will fall from their esteem. This is the tragedy. Hey, Arjuna. So don't fall from their eyes. They have treated you so well. They loved you. They had so much of expectations in you. So never disappoint your elders. So, Hayadranadu Bharatam Mansyante Tvam Maharataha. The great warriors will think that you ran away. But those who had great high opinion about you, admired you, they Yasyasi Laghavam. They will they will feel that you have disappointed them thoroughly. They will treat you very lightly thereafter. Horrible condition will be yours, hey Arjuna. And finally, the final verse. Verse 36. Let us see verse 36. Avachyavadamscha bahun.
Avachyavadamscha bahun.
Vadishyanti tavahitaha.
Vadishyanti tavahitaha.
Nindantastava samarthyam.
Nindantastava samarthyam.
Tato dukkataram nukim.
Tato dukkataram nukim.
Good. Avachyavadamscha bahun. Vadishyanti tavahitaha. Tava ahitaha. Your enemies. Bahun avachyavadan vadishyanti. Your enemies will say many unspeakable words. Many unutterable things about you. They will never think that you went away, you left because out of compassion, you felt that killing is not good. Ahimsa paramo dharma. With that attitude, you left the war. They will never compare you with a peacemaker, a person of peace. They will never think you're a Shanti Dut. Never. So, and even ordinary soldiers, enemy soldiers, tava ahitaha, in the enemy line, even ordinary soldiers in the enemy line will ridicule you because they are not your hitaha, not tava hitaha. They are not your friends. Enemies will be waiting for a chance to ridicule you because you are in such a high state, high level, high pedestal you are. Everybody will like to pull you down. Unspeakable words they will tell you. I can't say those words. Krishna is saying, I can't speak those, I can't say those words. They're very unspeakable. They'll be the ordinary soldiers in the enemy line, especially the ordinary soldiers they speak so low, base, vulgar words. They will give you the choicest gali. They're very eloquent in those galis. And Krishna says, I can't say those words. They will decry your glory. Avachyavadam. Avachyavadamscha bahu, not one or two. They will coin new phrases in your disgrace, in your dishonor. There are 1,000 Sahasranama they will chant. Imagine, because any people love to any gossip. Yours will be the juiciest gossip in every generation. So unspeakable words. I can't say those. And Gurudev was saying, I asked my teacher, what could be those unspeakable words? Gurudev was telling us. And we were also very interestingly listening. And Gurudev said, my teacher said, when Lord Krishna said it is unspeakable, I will also not speak about it. And we were totally disappointed. We wanted to know. So because we were so interestedly waiting, so to satisfy us, Gurudev added his masala for our sake. You know, even the most, because now he said, what could have been? How the Avachyavadan and all will be there. Even the most useless, ordinary soldier, amidst other equally useless ordinary soldiers, this useless soldier will declare. He will say, you know why Arjuna ran away? He said, why? You don't know. What happened when Arjuna came? Remember, he first saw on the left side. Then he saw on the right side. Then when he is coming, and then his eyes came upon me. When he looked at me and started seeing me, his attention was riveted on me. When his attention got riveted on me, then I looked at him. And then I twirled my mustache. When I twirled my mustache, seeing my twirling the mustache, Arjuna got so frightened, he ran away. And this is what happened. You could see in the fights and all. Before the fight, they will slap their thighs, they'll twirl their mustache. In the olden days, they'll all the mustache, huge mustache. This is what. So all other use, now when this one useless soldier has said that, all other equally useless ordinary soldiers, they'll be rolling in laughter. Avachya Shabahun Vadishyanti Tavahitaha Nindantastava Samarthyam Tava Samarthyam Nindantaha. They will be belittling your prowess. They'll be belittling your ability and capacity. They will mock at you. They will laugh at you. They will remind others. What they will remind? That 1 year, imagine when you were in exile for 12 plus 1 year, 12 years in exile and 1 year incognito. And you were, in that 1 year of incognito, you were an eunuch. And they will add, they will say, Arjuna was a eunuch. Remember that 1 year when he was in incognito? And add that. They'll say, I think Arjuna even now did not get rid of his impotency. He has become impotent. We thought he was a very important person. Now he has become impotent person. They will all ridicule you in unspeakable words. Tato dukkataram nukim. Tataha, then this. Kimnu dukkataram. What could be more painful than this? Is there anything more painful? Can there be anything more painful than this for an honorable person? If you're a nobody, nobody knew you. Everybody knows you. When you go out, crowd will immediately gather. All will be on the sidewalks. They will stop whatever they are doing and watch you going. So much of love they had for you. So much of respect they had. All that love and respect will be gone. What can be more painful than this? Is there anything more painful than this? Tato dukkataram nukim. Avachyavadam chabahun vadishyanti tavahitaha. Nindantastava samartyam. Tava samartyam nindantaha. Tava ahitaha. And bahun avachyavadan vadishyanti. Tatah kimnu dukkataram. Your enemies will say many unspeakable words. Even ordinary soldiers, not great, even ordinary soldiers will ridicule you. They will speak unspeakable words. Their words will be low, base, vulgar. They'll give choicest galis. Think, hey Arjuna, never do this. Nindantas tava samartyam. Tava samartyam nindantaha. They will belittle your prowess. They will belittle your ability and capacity. They will mock. They will ridicule you. And they will remind of your past. The eunuch situation. They will think you have become important. They all will ridicule. What can be more painful than this? Tato dukkataram nukim. So here ends the chapter for this year. Samaptam. But we should remember now. Tato dukkataram nukim. Krishna said same. Even in the present times. How many people are going through tough times? Many people are going through pain, sorrows, worries, anxieties, depression, and dejection. Because the pandemic. Again, it has restarted. Another variant. Again, we have to go back again to Zoom. The Bala Vihar classes into Zoom. Therefore, let us invoke the grace and blessings of Bhagavan to give us the serenity to accept things we cannot change. So we pray to Bhagavan, oh Lord, give us the serenity, grant us the serenity to accept things we cannot change, and the courage to change the things we can. Give us the serenity, grant us the serenity to accept things we cannot change, and the courage to change the things we can. And most important, grant us the wisdom. Grant us the wisdom to know the difference when we should accept with serenity, when we should change with courage. Please grant us that wisdom. So here we should all remember our glorious Shanti Mantra. Our Shanti Mantra is Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhak Bhavet. Yesterday also I had said this mantra. There I did not give the meaning. Today I give the meaning also. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Om, O Lord, may all be happy. Not I alone happy. May all be happy. When I say may all be happy, I am also included in that. Isn't it? Think about it. Therefore, our prayer is samashti. Maximum happiness for maximum people, for maximum time. This is our motto, Chinmaya mission motto. So, O Lord, may all be happy. Sarve santu niramayaha. Niramayaha means no diseases. May all be healthy. O Lord, may all be healthy. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhak bhavet. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. O Lord, may all experience auspiciousness. Bhadrani, may all experience auspiciousness. Ma kaschit dukkha bhak bhavet. May no one suffer. May no one suffer. And we are doing the Gita, especially these verses. They talk about the reality. About Om Asatoma Satgamaya. Om, O Lord, lead us from unreal to real. We are in the unreal. Anything that is changing, anything that is depending upon the body, mind, intellect is unreal. They are depending upon consciousness the divine life or consciousness, Chinmaya. Without consciousness, how can you be conscious of your body, mind, intellect, or your perceptions and performances and feelings and thoughts? So, depending upon it, so they are unreal. From Asat, Asatoma Satgamaya, lead us from unreal to real. This is for Asatoma Satgamaya, lead us from unreal to real. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, tamas, darkness, ignorance, Jyoti, light, knowledge, lead us from darkness to light. Means these are inert and insentient. Now you see it vibrant and shining. It's because of the touch of that light of consciousness. Because the touch of light of consciousness is there, it's a conscious body. You know, the body is inert. Mind and intellect is insentient. There's vibrancy in the body, the sentiency in the mind intellect. It's because of the light divine light of consciousness. So, O Lord, lead us from darkness to light. Lead me from mortality. Mrityorma amrutam gamaya. Mrityu means death. Death means only change. Change is called death. Yesterday died. Today dying. 2021 dying. 2020 died. 2021 dying. This change is called death. Now, who is knowing the change? Because you may think, oh, everything's changing, everything is changing. True, everything is changing. Change is the changeless law. But who is knowing the change? The knower of the change must be changeless. If you are also in the system of change, you will never know the change. Think. If you are in the system of change, you are in the change, you will not know the change. The best example is the earth is rotating. How do you know the earth is rotating? I told my young youth, I told them, see, they all say that the earth is rotating. I have my own doubts because I have never seen earth rotating. And I asked the youngsters, youth, did you see earth rotating? They said, no, Swamiji, we also never saw. Now, if you all never saw the earth rotating, how could you believe that the earth is rotating? And the youth are very smart. They told, Swamiji, you can see the earth rotating. How? How, I asked. You take a 6-pack Budweiser. You take a 6-pack Budweiser, then you can see earth rotating. And then you will believe geography is right. Think? That is not the way of seeing the earth rotating. Those have gone beyond the earth atmosphere. Kalpana Chawla. In the beginning, in our school days and college days, Kalpana Chawla must have been doing only Kalpana. She must have been only imagining earth rotating. But when she went beyond the earth atmosphere, she could see what? The earth rotating. You can also see, you can tie a ball on a thread and put a flashlight and rotating the ball, you can see. From top. So those who have gone beyond the earth atmosphere, they saw the earth rotating. We are on the system of change. We are on the earth. We are standing on the earth. Therefore, we are in the system of change. Therefore, we cannot see the change. But when we go beyond the atmosphere of the earth, then we can see earth rotating. In the same way, if we are this, if I am BMI, I will never know their change. But I am knowing my body is changing. Those who meet me very, once in a blue moon, they come to meet me. And they say, Swamiji, what happened? All white hair. I said, at least now at least will you give respect. That is why I made it white. I cannot make it white. So they get a shock. What I change? So body is changing. What about your mind? Is it not changing? Don't you know your mind is changing? Oh, constantly changing. I changed my mind. You also change. Say it. I changed my mind. You declare, I changed my mind. Mind is changing. What about your intellect? Your thoughts, your ideas, they keep fluctuating. They keep changing. Your decisions change. Isn't it? Intellect also changing. Your body is changing. Your mind is changing. Your intellect is changing. Your vasana is also changing. Those who have joined the Chinmaya family, your own relations, they get a shock at your life. They say, what happened to you? Once you joined Chinmaya mission, totally changed. We never thought that you will become so good. We never thought. Vasana is also changing. So change is inevitable. But you are knowing the change. So you are changeless. The knower of the change must be changeless. Isn't it? Therefore, lead me from the realm of change to the changeless reality. This plurality is constantly changing. Reality is changeless. Mrityorma amrutam gamaya. Mrityu, death is only a change. And you are knowing the change. You are amrita, amrutam, changeless. You are the changeless reality. Assert, I am the changeless reality. We have to assert at the seat of meditation. I am knowing the change. I'm knowing my body change. I'm knowing my mind change. I'm knowing my intellect changing. I know my body is changing. My mind is changing. My intellect is changing. My thoughts are changing. My emotions are changing. I am knowing. I am the knower of the change. This knower of the change is changeless. So, asatoma satgamaya, lead me from unreal to real. Tamasoma jyotirgamaya, lead me from darkness to light. Mrityorma amrutam gamaya, lead me from mortality to immortality. Lead me from the realm of change to the changeless reality. Then, oh, Shanti. First Shanti we say in a high pitch. Why? May Shanti be in the phenomenal forces. May the phenomenal forces be peaceful. Shanti. Then second Shanti, a little low. Shanti means may our surroundings be peaceful. The final Shanti, subjective, means may my physical, emotional, intellectual personality be peaceful. May we all have a healthy body. May we all have a pure mind. May we all have a brilliant intellect to serve love, give. Thus, purify our mind intellect. So serve, love, give, purify. Then with the purified mind, meditate to realize. That should be our spiritual quest. So Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O Lord, may peace be, may peace be, may peace be. Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. We offer our salutations unto Shri Gurudev. Because of Gurudev's grace and blessings, we are all gathered here. He is the substratum, the reality upon which we are all playing our different roles. Om Tat Sat. Now, I will chant the glorious Veda mantras, and my Bala Vihar student, Veda Vembar, will repeat after me. And all of you, what should you do? All of you, please repeat in your mind. Anyway, you have muted it. So since you see that check, you're on mute. And anyway, they have the organizer have muted you. So you can chant even loudly, repeat after me. So together, all of us, let us invoke the divine grace and blessings of Bhagavan. Veda, are you ready?
Ready, Swamiji.
Good. So I will chant each mantra. There are two mantras, Veda mantras. There's Namaste as the Bhagavan, and the next one is Maha Mrityunjaya mantra. So first, let us chant. So in 3 levels, I'll be chanting. First, medium. Second time, high. And third time, very low. Okay, be ready. Try to sit straight. See that your back, neck, and the head is in one straight line. Rim-rod back. That's how Gurudev used to sit. Rim-rod back. Shoulders relaxed, but rim-rod back. So please repeat after me. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan.
Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan
Vishveshwaraya
Vishveshwaraya
Mahadevaya
Mahadevaya
Triambakaya
Triambakaya
Tripurantakaya
Tripurantakaya
Trikalagnikalaya
Trikalagnikalaya
Kalagni Rudraya
Kalagnirudraya
Neelakantaya
Neelakantaya
Mrityunjayaya
Mrityunjayaya
Sarveshwaraya
Sarveshwaraya
Sadashivaya
Sadashivaya
Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
So now second time will be high pitch, and Veda in the last line, I will stop for a few seconds. Okay, last line will be a pause. Already we'll go in the high pitch. Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan
Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan
Vishveshwaraya
Vishveshwaraya
Mahadevaya
Mahadevaya
Triambakaya
Triambagaya
Tripurantakaya
Tripurantakaya
Trikalagnikalaya
Trikalagnikalaya
Kalagnirudraya
Kalagnirudraya
Neelakantaya
Neelakantaya
Mrityunjayaya
Mrityunjayaya
Sarveshwaraya
Sarveshwaraya
Sadashivaya
Sadashivaya
Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha
Sriman Devaya Namaha
Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan
Om Namaste Astu Bhagavan
Vishveshwaraya
Vishveshwaraya
Mahadevaya
Mahadevaya
Triambakaya
Triambagaya
Tripurantakaya
Tripurantakaya
Trikalagnikalaya
Vikalagnikalaya
Kalagnirudraya
Kalagnirudraya
Neelakantaya
Neelakantaya
Mrityunjayaya
Mrityunjayaya
Sarveshwaraya
Sarveshwaraya
Sadashivaya
Sadashivaya
Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha
Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
So you can, Veda, please read the meaning.
O Lord, my salutations unto you. You are the Lord of the universe. You are the all-knowing
Effulgence.
effulgence. Your three eyes represent justice, mercy, and intuition. You not only illuminate our waking, dream, and deep sleep states, but also guide us beyond. You illuminate the past, present, and future. You are the controller of time. You are the embodiment of compassion. You are the conqueror of death. You are the Lord of all. You are the embodiment of auspiciousness. You are the great Lord of abundance.
Very good. So, oh Lord, you have to really invoke, oh Lord, my salutations unto you. I surrender unto you. You are the Lord of the universe, Jagadishwara. You are the all-knowing effulgence, the light of consciousness, the illuminating light of consciousness. Your three eyes represent justice, mercy, and intuition. So there is always justice, mercy, intuition. Because you are the Lord of the universe. You not only illumine our waking, dream, and deep sleep states, but also guide us beyond the three states, the Sakshi, and beyond the Sakshi. You illumine the past, the present, and the future, because you're conscious of the past. You're conscious of the past, you're conscious of the present, you're conscious of the future. You are the controller of time. You're conscious of time, knower of time. So if you are invoking the Lord, you can control time. Means you can be early in time, thereby on time. You can never be late. So you are the controller of time. You are the embodiment of compassion. You are the conqueror of death, Mrityunjaya, because you are the changeless reality. All the plurality is flowing upon you. All the plurality is superimposed on you. You are the changeless substratum. You are the existence, Sat. You are the Lord of all, Sarveshwara. You are the embodiment of auspiciousness, Sadashivaya. Sadashiva, embodiment of auspiciousness. You are the great Lord of abundance, Mahadeva. Even Kubera falls at your feet. The richest, the exchequer of the heavens. He is your devotee. So you are the great Lord of abundance. You accommodate everyone, every being you shelter. Every being can take shelter in you. So you are the great Lord of abundance. Now the next verse. So this Maha Mrityunjaya mantra. So this also we will chant 3 times. Om Triambakam Yajamahe.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat.
Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat.
Now we will chant in a high pitch. Om Triambakam Yajamahe.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat.
Mrityurmukshiyamamritaat.
Triambakam Yajamahe.
Om Triambakam Yajamahe.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Urvarukamiva bandhanan.
Mrityormukshiyamamritat.
Mrityormukshiyamamritat.
Veda, please read the meaning.
We pray to Lord Shiva, the embodiment of auspiciousness, who grants ever-increasing peace and prosperity. O Lord, please liberate us from the fear of death. Please do not let us turn away from the path of spiritual realization.
Very good. So here is a prayer. This prayer removes the fear of death. You realize you are the deathless reality. You are the changeless reality. Identifying in the realm of change, identifying with the changing body, we feel that we are going to die. So with this prayer, we invoke the changeless reality, Sat, the changeless, independent reality. The body is depending upon it. Body is changing, but I know the changes of the body. I am supporting the body. So that Lord Shiva is our true nature. So we pray to Lord Shiva, the Lord of auspiciousness, the embodiment of auspiciousness, who grants ever-increasing peace and prosperity. Pushtivardhanam. Who grants ever-increasing peace and prosperity. O Lord, please liberate us. Please make us free by surrendering unto your feet. Make us come unto your lap, the lap of existence. O Lord, please liberate us from the fear of death. There should be no fear of death. The moment we remember you, there will be no fear. So please liberate us from the fear of death. Please do not let us turn away from you. Please do not let us turn away from the path of spiritual realization. We will strive, we will do our best to serve, love, give, purify, meditate. So you please bestow upon us the spiritual realization. So this is our prayer. So these are the Veda mantras for the happiness and peace and happiness of all. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. So this is our prayer. Now, after the Veda mantras, now we will have Gurudev's Arati, and there will be vote of thanks and summer camp announcement, and there'll be a closing bhajan. After that, we all get to meet each other. It's only 8:02, so we have plenty of time now. So up to 8:30 every day you are staying, so you can stay up to 8:30, all of you. So now we'll have Gurudev's Arati.
do namaskar to the Arati.